You heard applause there, and now we have it confirmed in a Bloomberg headline. Scalise is going to win the nomination for GOP House Speaker.
Yeah, that's right. Of course, he was cleared to do this. We don't know the actual breakdown of the vote, but after a proposal to change the conference rules earlier today would have required that anyone to actually get the Speaker's nomination secure 217 votes from the Republican conference. That did not pass, so the threshold was much lower. Our Steve Dennis now reporting that 113 individuals voted for Scalise, 99 for the other candidate, Jim Jordan. So what that speaks to, Matt, is that while he has gotten the nomination, it could still be very hard for him to get the gavel if not enough Republicans ultimately support him for Speaker. So when we see this go to the floor, and we don't have news yet on when that floor vote may happen, it is not clear how many rounds it could take for Scalise to actually become Speaker. As we know, back in January, it took 15 rounds over the course of 4 days of voting for Kevin McCarthy to get it. We could be looking at another protracted battle here, because it does not look, at least at this time, that Scalise has the support of enough Republicans in order to secure the gavel right now.
Yeah, how will this look, Kailey, when it comes to the whole House? We know that in McCarthy's vote, when he was ousted, all of the Democrats voted against him, and like 8 Republicans, right?
Correct.
So I imagine that no Democrats will vote for Steve Scalise either.
It's likely that they won't. They are all likely to vote for Hakeem Jeffries, the Democratic leader, which would really make this a Republican issue, right? The need to get 217 votes from the Republican Party. That does leave the room for 4 Republicans not to vote for the Speaker ultimately, but this just means there's a lot more whipping that Scalise is going to have to do to actually get the gavel. A lot of this could come down to what Jim Jordan has to say about this and what the rest of the leadership ticket may look like, remembering that Steve Scalise is a longtime member of House leadership to this point. He has been the number 2, the majority leader, and now there will be a question of who potentially fills that seat, who becomes whip. There's an entire leadership question here, and what the contours of that look like could help ultimately define how many Republicans can get on board to support Steve Scalise. But we know there were a number of them, including, might I add, former President Donald Trump, who had come out and endorsed Jim Jordan, who are likely to be disappointed by the fact that it is Scalise that has been nominated here.
All right, I'm not sure if you've said, but when is the next step? When will we know when the next vote is?
Yeah, I'm looking here for updates from our team on Capitol Hill. We don't know yet at this time when the floor vote may happen. The conference may want to get more people together in support of Scalise before taking this to the floor to avoid an embarrassment like they said back in January. But there also are a number of Republicans at this point who say they will still vote for Jordan on the floor, who are speaking to Bloomberg and other reporters right now. So we're going to have to wait and see. But of course, we'll bring you the news of when that floor vote actually is scheduled when we get it, Matt.